Hello and welcome to Road to 351 Week 4. Started off with some super dynamic stuff for the adductor gains, as well as a big session on Monday actually. Oh no, this is the Instagram edit, whoopsie daisy. So this is just single reps everything, and then we're going to see the full lifts I think after. Okay, here we go. That shows how much I edit it. So what I was actually doing was power triples. It was a big session. Hit 100 for 3, and then I went up to 110 for 3, which is not a million miles off. I think my best is 120 for 3 on a power day. So 110 for 3, pretty happy with that. It's quite nice, I believe. So this was week 4 of the program. In the future, I'm going to be deloading on week 4 a little bit more, just because it's now week 5 and I am absolutely fried. However, I am also about to just head up to Bulgaria, so that will kind of act as the deload anyway. But we had max block clean and power jerk. Hit this 140, which was nice, and then a good 150, which is I want to say 90% block clean and a 94% power jerk. So building back up well. Building back up quite nicely. Watch this. Back off triple. 120. And then we had pulls, and this week I was on fire. So my pulls here I did them on metric, and they were the fastest they've ever been, max speed and average speed. Same with my clean pulls after. This is 160, the clean pulls are 180, and I hit a lot of velocity PBs this week. So this was a good week. Yesterday, which is the start of week 5, they were the slowest they've ever been. So at least I know that my kind of rhythm is 4 weeks, and then I'll peak on the 4th week usually, 3rd or 4th week. So at least I know that, and I know when to deload. But here's the 210. So this was another PB, 0.53 I want to say. This was moving. So that's 0.52, sorry. And then some back off 190s. So that was really moving. And then this week I did an AMRAP at 210. And every rep was very slow, so it was a tired week now, but it's good for me to know that 4th week is usually the top end week. This was a good day as well, so a nice Tuesday session, some jumpies. We did 120 block snatch, pretty happy with that. And then we did 3 plus 3 power clean split jerk at 120 and then 130. So this was actually a very good day. This was really moving. New jerk cue, giving the bar more freedom, able to split under a little bit more, and I'm actually driving the bar a lot higher as a result and a lot straighter. So I can't complain. Very happy with that. And then went up to 130. This is really moving well actually, so this was a good day. Nice. I'm able to split under it a lot better now. I'm using my arms a lot less, so hopefully I'll be able to keep this up at heavier weights. And then some lighter pulls from with the pulls at the mid diet. These have been okay. They're hard work, but they're good for it. Strengthening that back as well. The same with the cleans. And then we hit quite a big front squat with 202 for 4. Wasn't feeling horrendous, but wasn't feeling fantastic on this day. This was Tuesday PM. 202 for 4. Wasn't the worst. Probably could have got another. And then, I mean, yesterday I hit 210 for 4, so that PB didn't last very long. But that was a PB. Wednesday, isometrics day. Some long split isos. And then Thursday we had, I want to say we had max power. Yeah, max power snatch 110. Sorry, 115. A nice 120. And then back off 110s, I think. But this 110 being a power is I'm hitting this every time I snatch pretty much. Which never actually used to happen. So that's pretty good. That's coming on. And we had the clean and jerk complex with the pulse at mid-thigh. Power plus power jerk at 110, so built that up 10 kilos or so. Then we had some back off muscle snatch 90 for triples. This was just speedy work. 'Tempo Hatfields, keeping these on the Thursday PM. These have been, I think these are pretty good for my joints. Keeping me strong. Doubles at 1. That is 180. The bar is like 27 kilos. So these are pretty good. I usually combine them with the jumps, which you're about to see. Combination jumps with the lunges. Into... So I went for some wide, I call them like 3 tiers. Jumps, wide, narrow, and then curtsy. So really good for lateral hip stability. Friday did my back bends, and then on Saturday had the heavy day, and we built up to 140 snatch. Hey! Again, very easy. Pretty happy with that. And we did 150 clean and jerk double. So 290 total, albeit with a double clean and jerk. So just under 300 again. 4 weeks back into proper training. Very, very broken at the moment, but fatigue-wise, but just about to go to Bulgaria for a week. Holiday / training camp, so it's very much, although we do train, we have so much holiday time that we are actually quite rested, so it's always a good time. And then pulls at 145. So this was just a bit of a, it was a good week to be fair, it was a good minimums week. Bumped up all the minimums on everything and just got some good work in. No crazy PBs or anything. Even that front squat I didn't really count. It was a 1 kilo PB, but because I've since beaten it, I'm not gonna put too much on it. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but this is I guess just week 4. I might just put another 140 snatch in there. So this is pulls and then jerk dips paused 180. Trying to pause with some speed, but just trying to keep that upper back tight as I sit into it. Good.